Hi.
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Essential Oils Basics class. So this class is for anybody pretty much who wants to learn more about oils, but also if you already have your oils, you have your kit and you just want to learn ways to use it. This is for you as well. We're recording this so we can send it out to the people that might have. Hi, Christina. Okay. I don't know if she can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me, Christina. Can you say hi or chat it in if you can hear me? Okay. Okay. So a little bit about myself. I'm Gizelle, so I'm a first-time mom. I have a little one. She's almost 2. And I'm on this journey to really transition my family's lifestyle to include more natural solutions. I got into essential oils, which is really funny. I'm glad Marissa's on air because she actually got me into it. She introduced me to dōTERRA essential oils when I was visiting. I'm actually based out of San Francisco. And so when I was visiting Hawaii, she told me about these oils and I didn't really jump on it. I just was like, okay, it's super expensive. You know, I'm just going to stick with my humidifier, right? That has no benefit. And then after I gave birth, I struggled a lot with my postpartum. I was, as everybody knows, I'm sure most of us are moms here, and it was tough. Like the first 3 months, the first month, the first year was so tough for me. And they were giving me a lot of prescriptions that I didn't want to take to really relieve my postpartum, things that I wasn't comfortable to take because I was breastfeeding at the time. And so I struggled with figuring out what are my options, what I know I need, but I don't like what they're giving me. So I started really exploring the idea of like natural solutions and like, all right, I might as well give it a chance. And I started using the oils to really help with my moods. I went back to work and everything too, and I just really used it to get me through my days. And it was working, and I was just kind of blown away because at first I was just like, okay, we'll see how it goes. But I started feeling more relaxed. I started using oils that helped me feel more relaxed. I started using oils that really made me focus, and I felt like it was really, really working. And it made me in a place where I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm doing self-care for myself, and I didn't have to take whatever they were giving me and potentially give it to my baby as I was breastfeeding, right? So it made me happy. It made me feel like I'm a better mom because of it. And so I wanted these oils in my home a lot. I was trying to find ways to use it more. I started finding ways to use it on my baby, on Kyra, because if I can use it on Kyra and use it more, I'm going to be able to have these oils with me all the time. Once we started doing that, my partner's super, super all natural as well. He actually doesn't like going to the doctor. And so he didn't know what essential oils were. So he was really on board, to be honest, in the beginning. He was just like, what is that? Okay, that's your thing. And he didn't use them, to be honest. He wasn't really bought into it until like 9 months later. Like late last year, he was just like, okay, what are these oils? And he started using them consistently, and he uses them a lot now. And so what I've created in terms of Oil the Good Stuff, that's like the community I'm creating, is that you might feel alone, as a new mom. You might feel alone because you're using a solution that is not common, right? And I am trying to build this community where there's a lot of people who can get together and find that support, and kind of know that we're all in this together. You have someone to go through this journey that you really feel passionately about, right? Maybe you have a question about oils, but maybe none of your friends are using it. Maybe your partner is not really using it, right? There's no doctor to really guide you through essential oils. But there's a lot of women, a lot of families, a lot of different people in our community who's been using these for years, and they can help you. They can tell you, they can support you, they can tell you what works for them. And so anyway, so All the Good Stuff is really just a community to offer families the resources, education, and support through their essential oil or natural solutions journey. And my hope really is to inspire people, inspire families, inspire moms to feel empowered and confident that natural solutions is is effective and enough for their own family. During this little mini class, or I guess it's a 1-hour class, a regular class, just keep an open mind. Don't be overwhelmed, because especially if you've never heard of essential oils. It is really a learn as you go journey. There's a lot of things I still don't know about essential oils, and I've been using it for more than a year. But it's really just knowing the resources, having the tools to feel empowered and feeling confident on how to use oils, and really empower yourself. Like, you can do this. Okay, so I hope at the end of class you feel some kind of you feel empowered to want to use more natural solutions for your family. Okay, so what are your top health priorities? I know Reina just shared with me 2 of them, but for the ones that haven't shared, there's a chat box at the sidebar. If you guys could just share with the group, mostly it's for me, because I'm going to go over a few oils, 10 oils that are the most popular, and I want to make sure I'm matching it to your health priorities and goals. So an example would be, what do you want to feel less of, and what do you want to feel more of? So some common things people may say is, I want to feel less fatigued, I want to feel less stressed, I want to feel less body aches, anything you can think of. I want to feel more energized. I want to feel more emotionally balanced. Anything you can think of. It could be also, I want to feel like my home is less toxic, right? So that peace of mind in your heart, that you don't have a toxic home that might potentially harm, your family in the long run. So I'll give it like a minute or two for people to kind of just chat in what their health priorities they want to share, and so that I'm able to tie it in during class and really tailor the oils to what will really work for you. So Jalen said, less stress, less sluggishness, less toxicity in my home. And people's priorities really change. Mine doesn't stay every year, every month. Sometimes I feel like, my priorities change. So I'm going to share with you what my current priorities are today. Okay. Okay. So as people type in, or if you don't want to share, that's totally okay too. I'm just going to continue. And then when I get to the oils part, hopefully you posted what you want to share in terms of what you want help with. So I can help you with the oils, the best oils for you. Okay, so the agenda today is what are essential oils, why doTERRA, how to use essential oils, the top 10 oils, and how to get these oils. So you have choices. We always have choices in life, right? But in terms to healthcare, you have 2 choices. You have the modern approach and then the natural approach. So the modern approach is something that we're all very familiar with. It's something that we probably grew up having, right? Being familiar with our family. It's where you have symptoms and you go to the hospital, you tell your doctor your symptoms, and then your doctor prescribes you something. Okay, so that modern approach is designed to really manage your symptoms. For example, I have a headache, I have a fever, I have lower back pains, I have sciatica, whatever it may be. They will give you a prescription. Mostly, if not all of them, are made from isolated synthetic agents, which pretty much means chemically made drugs, right, to treat that symptom. So the side effects of those drugs are known and unknown. Some of them we all see when they talk about, there's like an advertisement for a pharmaceutical, and they say, take this so that you're less depressed. And then really fast at the end, they're just going to tell you all the side effects. You might actually die. You might have a stroke. You might have this, that, this, right? So it's super scary that there's so much side effects, but that's the only option that they're offering us, right? $6.5 trillion a year is spent on global healthcare, but are we really healthier? Are we really going to the doctor less? Are we staying healthier longer? I'm not sure, right? The natural approach is it's really focusing on the root cause. It's really listening and addressing the body's needs. So, for example, I'm going to use an example of like a headache, right? I actually used to have really, really bad headaches. And the common thing that I would do was I would just pop an Advil, a Tylenol to really hide that pain of that headache. As I started shifting my mindset on the modern approach and natural approach, I started thinking, what is the reason why I'm getting these headaches, right? And I realized I wasn't drinking enough water. So because I wasn't drinking enough water, I was actually getting these really bad headaches. So what I started doing was I was drinking more water. I don't have headaches anymore. I had like the worst headache ever, and I needed to figure out what was wrong. And ever since then, I just drink a lot more water now. I drink a lot of like the water with the lemon oil, but I'll talk to you guys about that later. So yeah, it's addressing the root cause. That's the natural approach. I don't need a pharmaceutical. I don't need Tylenol or Advil to mask my pain that keeps coming back. I just need to figure out what is my body lacking. And what we lack is always found in our environment, in nature, like water, like plants. Okay. So when we have like an issue, a health issue, the way we can heal our body is through plants. So what we could use is essential oils. So they're extracted from plants. It's not chemically made. It really enhances physical and emotional health, and it's safe without any side effects. And the only thing I would want to share about side effects is if you have sensitive skin. So these oils are super potent. I'll give you an example. 1 drop of doTERRA's peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's how potent 1 single drop is. So if you're putting the oils on you topically for some certain health benefit, and you put too much, or maybe you just have sensitive skin, you might get some kind of irritation, right? But easily fixed. You're not gonna get high, like blood pressure, through the roofs. You're not gonna get a stroke. You're not gonna die or anything like that. That is the extent of the side effects of an essential oil. Okay, what are essential oils? They're natural, effective, and safe. Again, I kind of talked about this already. Where does essential oils come from? So you kind of understand where is this oil? Like, it's not a plant. So if you look at the peppermint leaf oils right there to the left, kind of right here, if you magnify it, there's actually oil sacs on the peppermint. And so the essential oil is actually extracted from those from that peppermint leaf, the oil sacs, and that's what makes essential oils. Another cool thing is essential oils, you will never build up resistance to them. So when you're taking them internally or any other way, unlike pharmaceuticals, if you've ever been on pharmaceuticals for a long period of time, for a while they'll continue to up your dosage, because they're going to tell you your body doesn't take that pharmaceutical the way it used to at a lower dosage. Essential oils will never do that for you, which is like the best thing, because it's like nature, right? It's all natural. So you want to make sure that sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, so it doesn't build up resistance. So that's really, really amazing. Okay, so why doTERRA? doTERRA they're known for the quality. If you've never heard of doTERRA, they're the number one doTERRA essential, the number one distributor globally in the world right now. They're the most tested, they're the most trusted, and the reason why they're the best is that because they have something called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. It's called CPTG. And so what that pretty much means is essential oils are not regulated by the FDA. They're not regulated at all, like how they're made. They're regulated by the FDA in a sense that if they say it's supposed to do one thing, it has to do it, but no one regulates how you make an essential oil. And so doTERRA created a testing grade that, okay, if you get our essential oils, it's backed up by this testing grade that there's no fillers, there's no artificial ingredients, and there's no dilution. And how they share that findings is they actually test it continuously, every single batch of essential oil. In addition to that, they actually hire a third-party lab tester, and they will test every batch of essential oil. and they will post the findings online called Source to You, just to show you that every single batch of essential oil that doTERRA sells is the best and it is pure. And that's really important, especially if you are going to take it internally. And I'll get into that in a bit when we get into internal usage and why a lot of essential oil companies or essential oils you can't even take internally. What's also amazing is doTERRA sources their oils from all over the world, globally. And hi Lainey. I don't know if she can hear me. But yeah, the plants are grown ideally. The plants are grown in their ideal environments. And what's important is, for example, lemon essential oil. I think they grow really well in hot climates like California, Florida. But if somebody were to tell you, hey, I'm growing this abundant lemon essential oil out in Alaska where it's freezing, would you think it's the best quality essential oil? Probably not where it's growing abundantly. So doTERRA is a company who does not buy plots of land to harvest their plants and their essential oils. So that's the other reason why they're the best as well, and that's why they have the highest, the best quality essential oils. Another added on to why doTERRA is the best, in my opinion, is their customer service. So if you don't experience what you want from, if you don't experience the benefit that you wanted from the essential oil, you can actually return it within 30 days, no questions asked. 100% back to your card, or if you just really don't like the oil, 90% back to your card. Hold on, sorry. I'm just gonna start. I think we're good. Okay. How do I use essential oils? I had a poll posted before you entered class, before we started class. Has anybody, can you share with me really quick on the chat if you've ever used essential oils or you have not used essential oils? Just so I have an idea, the people that are jumping on right now, if they're current essential oil users or not. Okay, so how to use essential oils? There's 3 ways to use essential oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. So aromatically is anytime you actually smell the oil in any way. So you can breathe it in, you can use a diffuser. Yeah, that's just how you could use it. The most popular one, why essential oils are so popular right now, is because a lot of people are diffusing. But that's not the only way to use essential oils. And so what is the benefit of using it aromatically? It opens your airways, it boosts your mood, and freshens the air. I'm gonna give you an example. If you don't have a diffuser and you want to get the health benefits of it, there's an easy way to use it aromatically when you're on the go. I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take this oil. It's a peace oil. It's called peace. It's like, it helps you kind of get balance. So I'm going to do that because I always get nervous. Okay, this is how you do it if you're on the go. Here's your palm. Put 1 drop of essential oil. You can do 2. Let me do 2 just so I can have the benefit. You rub it in. Make sure you don't get it on your fingers. I'll tell you why. Rub it in so it's warm. And you want to cup it, take like 2 to 3 deep inhales. Okay, I feel better. When I hear like a lot of dings, I get really distracted. So I was like, I need to like relax right now. Okay, the reason why I tell you guys not to put it in your fingers is when you cup it, you don't want it on your eyes. Not going to be comfortable if you do. That's the easiest way. So people who are working, who's just out and about and is getting stressed out, get a calming oil and use that as on, like, your on the go stress reliever. If you're getting tired or sleepy, get an oil that gives you the uplift. Okay, and you do the exact same thing. So you don't need a diffuser. You could also just smell it from the bottle. I feel like when you cup it, you just get more benefit, to be honest. So I've done it with the smelling, but I just like making sure like that's all I breathe in. Okay. Topically. So how you use topically. So that's just any time you put it on your skin. So you apply it to the bottom of your feet is probably one of the best benefits. Our feet is actually the thickest, so it's less sensitive. It has the largest pores, and it will actually go into your body the fastest, like within 30 seconds out of anywhere else in your body when you put it. So I like to put it on my baby on the bottom of her feet because it's away from her mouth. You know, I don't want her putting it in her mouth. And it's the fastest way to get the benefits. There's just some areas you kind of want to steer away from when you use essential oils. You don't want to put it in your eyes, like any broken skin, or like, you know, in your ear or anything like that. But the most beneficial areas are the neck, forehead, temples, chest, and abdomen, arms, legs, and the bottom of the feet. When you actually apply essential oils topically, make sure you have a carrier oil. So like I was saying, dosage for essential oils is per drop. If you have a sunburn, let's example, you have a sunburn, you're not going to put like 20 drops of lavender oil in your on your back or wherever you have the sunburn, because that's way too much. What you want to do is you grab a carrier oil. So you could put it in the palm of your hand, just squirt it, and then you actually put the drops of oil. Maybe like 3 is good enough already, actually, for your sunburn. And then you're going to have so much more to cover in your sunburn versus putting all drops of lavender oil. Okay, so topically, definitely use a carrier oil. You could use like fractionated coconut oil, which is my favorite. It's already, the fat is pulled out of the coconut oil, so it doesn't harden. Most people cook with a coconut oil, it's already hard. This one will never harden. Fractionated coconut oil, it's great for rollers if you ever want to make it. Argan oil, jojoba oil, those are all great carrier oils. Internally, so this is the third way to use essential oils. It's internally. I want us to go back to quality. Most essential oils, if you look at the bottle, if you have your own that's not doTERRA yet, or if you're ever in the market, or hopefully, you know, you don't ever buy essential oils like at Walmart or Ross or Amazon. But if you do happen to pass by like a Whole Foods market or anything that has essential oil, grab the bottle and take a look at it. Most of them will say do not consume. Because of the quality. And so when you know that you can consume it, you know it's 100% pure. doTERRA is not the only one that is like pure, but they don't have the testing protocol. That's why it sets it apart from the other oils, because they could say, you know, you can consume the essential oil, but is it going to make you sick? You're not sure, right? But you know, with doTERRA, they post all of their quality reports, so you know it's 100% safe and it is actually pure. How you can take it internally. I did like a mini class on Instagram and Facebook, so I'm going to show you really quick way. Here's my water, my lemon oil. Okay, and I'm just going to put 1 drop because I already have a couple drops in here, and I just drink it. So that's it. I've been doing this for like a year now, and I never got sick from it. Another way, because I can definitely use it, is to drop it under your tongue. Where's my copaiba? Okay, I don't have it. Sorry, guys. Okay, I don't have it. But anyway, you just drop it in the bottom of your tongue and you get the same benefits. Some essential oils don't taste really good, so you will use a veggie capsule. So here is a veggie cap, and I'm going to show you really quick what it looks like. It is an empty little capsule. You kind of open it and you put your essential oils in it. So those are the ones where it doesn't taste good, or they're like hot oils. Okay, some oils you don't need to put in a veggie capsule because they're super safe, like copaiba. I don't know where it went. I was going to show you guys how essential oils can be super gentle and they don't taste bad at all, and you can actually just take it. Okay, so the top 10 essential oils. This is the top 10 oils I want to kind of share with you guys. When you have this top 10 oils, all of these oils in your home, it will replace your medicine cabinet. These top 10 oils will address 80% of any health issues or any health issues, goals, anything you can think of. And I'll kind of go into detail a little bit about what benefits each oil have. But some people have a lot of allergies. So like, for example, this one, lemon, lavender, and peppermint is an amazing trio to actually diffuse, to kind of get rid of all those allergens in your environment, but also taking in a capsule. So again, you guys can take this internally because it is pure and it's doTERRA. And then it's kind of like a Claritin. I don't have allergies, but I heard it's kind of like a Claritin, those like allergy over the counters, same way, but it's all natural. Okay, so let me go over really quick the oils. So lemon oil, I just shared with you guys, is my most used oil internally is lemon. I will put a few drops in my water throughout the day. It's like it will give you a gentle detox. So a lot of people do like juice cleanses, you know, just like really extreme cleanses, which is fine. You can do it like once a year, once every season. But I also like to have this gentle detox. I'm always eating, right? So I always want to make sure that my body still is clean throughout the day. And it tastes good. It's not just plain water. Another way is to cleanse the air. So you could use this if your bathroom is stinky or you don't want to use air fresheners in there because they smell like fake fragrances anyway. Diffuse lemon oil. It smells so good when you diffuse lemon oil. Another good way is if you like to cook and then like the scent of whatever you're cooking just lingers. I'm not sure if you guys ever have that. When we cook salmon or like meats, it just lingers. So I will bust out my diffuser and I will actually put it in like the countertop and just diffuse citrus oils. I don't have a diffuser in my kitchen. That's the reason why I say I bust it out, because there's so many scents already in the kitchen that I only use a diffuser when I'm trying to get rid of a scent. But I have diffusers in my bathrooms, my living room, my bedrooms. It's also a good way to boost a positive mood. So during the day, if you want to feel more energetic, definitely use lemon oil to diffuse, and you'll feel like really good. You know, when you smell lemon, it makes you think of summer, right? You're not more relaxed, you're kind of more energized. So lemon oil is the go-to if you want to have that uplift as well. Lavender. So lavender is your like calming oil or anything with skin irritations. So you want to grab lavender when you just need to relax. This is a really popular oil to diffuse in spas, but also when people just want to relax after a hard day. You could also use this in your bath. I've used this, and this is safe to use with babies. I'll put it on my baby's bath right before she goes to bed. So she's really like calming down right before bed. You can use lavender. You could spray it on your sheets. You could diffuse it throughout the night, just however benefit you want with lavender. You could also drink it, make hot tea, put lavender, you know, there's like lavender tea. You have the pure lavender oil in your tea. Another way to use lavender is skin irritations. So this is the oil you want to use if you have any bug bites, burns, I don't know, Jalen, Marissa, how's your other, what are your other ways to use lavender for your skin? The biggest ones that I've only used it for is bug bites and like burns, pretty much. Okay, peppermint. Peppermint is your uplift blend. So this is probably the most versatile oil you're gonna ever have your hands on. This is the oil when you want energy. Let's see, somebody have, Christina said she needs more energy. Jalen said she's feeling sluggish, so she wants more energy. So peppermint is the one that you want to actually smell. If you have a diffuser, you could diffuse it. But if you don't, do the trick that I do. I just did, put it in the palm of your hand, rub, and then just cup it. It's just amazing how it makes it feel. I'm going to share with you a really quick, hi Leah. I'm going to share a really quick story. Over the weekend, I drove from San Francisco to LA, and that's like a 5-6 hour drive. I was falling asleep because we left like at 5-6 o'clock in the morning. We already got coffee. I didn't want to get off the road because we had a long drive. I was literally falling asleep. So I asked my, Paulin, to grab me my peppermint oil. I left it. I didn't have it with me. I thought I did. But I had peppermint beadlets. So what I did is I actually put the peppermint, it has peppermint oil inside. I cracked it open in my mouth, and no joke, my eyes went wide awake. So if you're ever tired, put peppermint in your mouth and see what it does for you. For me, that's all I needed. We didn't even stop for coffee after that. I just took it throughout. But it's crazy. Like I literally was like falling asleep, and I put it in my mouth, I busted it in my mouth, I made the aroma, like really, you can smell the aroma, you can taste it. My eyes literally went wide awake. So this is the oil you want to take with you wherever you are, especially if you always feel sluggish. This is also good if you have nausea. Like if you have you get car sick, this is the oil to have. You want to smell it. So this is also, I like to drive because I do get car sick. So when I don't drive and I'm in the car for a long period of time, I get car sick. So if you're that, have peppermint with you. You just smell it. It will relieve your nauseous feeling. It's crazy. I love peppermint. I use it a lot. Okay. Let's see. Frankincense. So frankincense, you want to grab this oil if you want to feel more balanced. It's the scent of it is like if you walk into like a meditation or yoga room, this is the scent that you think if they were to like burn incense or anything, this is similar to that feeling. So this, oops, here's somebody. And so you want to use this if you want to just kind of mellow out. My favorite way to use this, a lot of people use this, is for their skin. And so if you have dark spots on your skin that you want to fade, if you have stretch marks, or maybe you're pregnant and you want to prevent stretch marks or minimize stretch marks, you want to use frankincense and put it where you don't want to have that, or you want to fade your marks. Frankincense is amazing because this is like the oil that it's a cellular rejuvenation oil. So what that pretty much means is it helps with your cells. So if you ever have a cut as well and you want to minimize the scarring, you actually want to put frankincense on it so it heals better and minimizes scarring. This is really good oil to take internally as well to help with your cells and inflammation as well. My favorite also, if you have kids that really like bonks their head a lot, my kid's not that age yet, but this actually helps with like not bruising, what is it when they get a bump? You want to make sure you put frankincense right after that. So many great benefits. My favorite one is skincare, to be honest though. And then for Holland, he uses it for inflammation. So he trains a lot. And so if you have any like inflammation anywhere in your body, you can actually apply this topically as well. Okay, Melaleuca. Melaleuca. So I know Reina, I don't know if she's still on, she was mentioning about eczema. So this is the oil you want to use for skin as well. It's an antibacterial oil. So it will heal infections like eczema, psoriasis. If you ever have ringworm, let's see. Oh, this is a really good like spot treatment for your acne. So anything with skin and bacteria or anything like that, this is the go-to you want to grab. It is known for like their antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral properties. A really cool hack, if you have your own washer and dryer, but you have your own washer, sometimes it has that musty smell after you don't clean it for a while. With laundry detergent, add Melaleuca in your load, and it's going to take away the stinky, like moldy, musty smell. So you want to grab Melaleuca for anything bacterial skin issues. Yeah, anything with bacteria. Oregano oil is the best immune boosting oil. So this is the oil that you want to have, especially through the flu season or the colder season months. This is the oil you want to take to really make sure your immune is strong. But if you ever catch anything, this is the oil to take more consistently every hour internally. Put it in the veggie capsule. Oh, sorry. I don't know who that is. If you guys can mute yourself, I think I'm hearing feedback.
Sorry.
So oregano is, sorry, it's not that. I would have everybody like not muted. I get so distracted. So I'm not sure if you notice, every time somebody like makes a sound or somebody goes in and out, like I hear a ding, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like that type of person. I don't know if that's you too, but I just get so distracted. But yeah, if you have anything, if you want to share, feel free, like maybe chat it in, or we can unmute ourselves. And then I'll just like stop talking for a little bit if you have something to ask. Oh yeah, so oregano with that one is if you have a virus, this will treat like whenever you go to a doctor, they'll say there's nothing you can do. Take oregano. You will heal faster with oregano because it actually heals, it goes inside your cell. In the sciencey part of that is your cells actually, so when you have a virus, it's actually inside your cell. And with cells, they have an outer layer like an oil. Okay, so with pharmaceuticals, because they're not oil-based, they can't get in to treat that that virus. But because these are essential oils, and oils obviously they mix together, they work. They mix together. They're actually you can it actually heals, right? So you want to take oregano whenever you're sick. You could also use this for cooking. So if you ever run out of oregano herbs, you could definitely grab your oregano oil and then just add it in. Okay, the next 4 oils I want to share with you are proprietary blends. They're specific to doTERRA, treating a specific issue, right, or goal. One is the doTERRA Breathe Respiratory Blend. So this is the oil you want to grab if you have any issues with your breathing, whether it's from allergies, if you snore, right, if you just can't breathe, you have a cold. So you want to diffuse this throughout the night. If you have a snorer in your bedroom, you want to diffuse this when somebody has a cold. This is really popular for babies, at least newborns, because they don't know, when they sleep throughout the night, they don't know how to position their body or their face where they can breathe better, just like how we can, right? We know how to do that as an adult. They don't, so they will be fussy throughout the night. They'll wake up throughout the night. So you want to make sure you use Breathe to really help them breathe better. Super safe for them. You could also put this on your chest, so you don't have to have just a diffuser. They actually have like a breathe stick. You could apply it on your chest, similar to Vicks, but all natural version. Yeah, definitely grab this if you have any issues with breathing. Deep Blue, so this is the oil you want to grab if you have any aches and pains in your body. So with Deep Blue, it has like a warming and cooling feeling. So you want to make sure you're diluting this with carrier oil. It can get hot pretty quickly. So when you try it on, make sure it's a small dosage. Super safe for kids as well, as long as you're diluting it. You can add it, you can help their growing pains by using Deep Blue. You put in like in their joints. Deep Blue is really good for not just like if you work out a lot, but some people sit at a desk or a chair all day. They get lower back pain. You can add Deep Blue. If you're a typer at work and your fingers start to get really sore, put Deep Blue on. It has like the best oils. Like it's a blue oil. It's super pretty. But it has like I think like helichrysum, blue tansy, but pretty much all the most expensive oils. And it's crazy how these plants combined together in an oil has like that warming and cooling sensation. So that's the one you grab for any body issues, pains, soreness. Digessan, so this is an oil for your digestive. So you want to grab this oil when you have gas, constipation. Maybe you're one of those people that have kind of like discomfort after you eat dairy. This is a really good one. Let's see. I don't know what that sound is. Do you guys hear that sound? It's like, it sounds like a fairy tale. It's like, okay. So Digessan, yeah, so you want to take this, safe for babies. So if your baby has colic, constipation, gas, or anything issues, you can put this on their tummy with fractionated coconut oil. For an adult, you can actually take it in a pill version, put it in a veggie capsule, or just put in your water and drink it, or you can just apply it in your tummy as well. For babies, I'll put it on their tummy, or I'll put it in the bottom of their feet. Diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So with Digessan, you're probably not going to use this a lot or all the time, but it's one of those times that you're going to be really happy to have it. It's like that it's like a Pepto-Bismol, right? It's kind of like at the corner. You don't really use it often, but you're going to be so happy to have it. So this is what you definitely would want, especially if you have any like issues with your digestive system. doTERRA On Guard. So this one is my most used oil for making household cleaning less toxic home. This is also my immune boosting. So when I talk about oregano, I actually put On Guard and oregano in a veggie capsule. I will take this if I am around anybody that I feel is sick, and I want to make sure my immune is strong. If you ever do get sick, put On Guard and oregano in a veggie capsule. Take it every single hour. It's amazing how fast you are going to recover from that. What's cool about On Guard as well is it helps with like your throat. They have itchy throat. Just it's an amazing amazing essential oil. They actually have a whole line just because how good this oil is. They have a line for it. And I think maybe Jalen, you can kind of correct me on this one. There's a study with On Guard oil. They did like a Clorox, On Guard, and like another study where On Guard actually had the least amount of bacteria. Like they actually defend, like they kill off the bacteria better than like Clorox. So it's crazy, but it's super safe. It's all plant-based. So I use this for like cleaning my home, but also like an immune booster. It sounds crazy how you can use it as a home cleaner and then you use it for an immune booster. It took me a while to like really like kind of like, can I really take this internally? But you can, you guys, you can. I don't take airborne and emergencies at all anymore. I grab my On Guard and I take an immune booster and I rarely get sick. So I 100% definitely use On Guard a lot, especially for my immune. Okay. I want to read the chat to make sure. Yeah, so thank you, Jalen, for responding to Leah. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so a lot of people turn to essential oils because they want to just be healthier, right? And then, but they're just like, where do I start? What should I do? What should I get, right? So I think if you don't know where to start, you should start with yourself. What makes you feel good? The foundation, your body, right? So there is a product I really want to just quickly share with you. It's called the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's this one. It is the #1 selling product of doTERRA, and it's not even essential oil. It is because it will change how you feel within. It worked for me in 2 weeks, but within 30 days. So it is a 3-bottle pack. One is for your multivitamins and minerals. You know, everyone is lacking. I mean, we can eat the best, but we're still lacking certain nutrients and minerals and vitamins. And that's just because of the way how our farming practices are now. It's different, right? Like everything is growing faster. So it's not the same nutritional value as it was like while our ancestors were eating the same orange, right? So make sure you're always taking a multivitamin that really contributes to your health. But also this one has an alpha CRX. So this one is kind of like your cellular. A lot of people, including myself in the beginning, I didn't really, we don't really value our cells. We're all comprised of cells, right? So when we start getting sick, some people get really, really sick. It's because their body's kind of like, not shutting down, but you know, it's just our cells are maybe not the best peak performance, right? So this one is amazing because it really helps with cellular energy. It's really natural cleansing. It supports the function of your cell. Okay, so we have like a lot of high turnover. Like cells actually like kind of turn. What is it? Turnover. I don't want to say they die out, but they're always turning over, right? So this is really supports that function. It also helps with inflammation. It's an antioxidant. It really supports metabolism as well. Amazing, amazing nutrient for you to take. And then the last one is like the E omega. So this one is just your basic brain food, right? It's like the omega essential oils from fish, but then it also has some from the plants. And again, it's like an antioxidant. It supports hormones as well. I challenge you, if you really just want to feel good, try their Lifelong Vitality Pack. 30 days, if nothing happens or you don't feel better or good, you can return it, no questions asked. So that's how great this product is, because they actually back it up with a 30 money back guarantee. Again, 2 weeks for me, I felt the difference. And when I don't take this because I'm just too busy in the morning and I forget to take it, I will feel the difference. So ready to take control of your health? Would you prefer to use natural solutions for your common health issues and goals for your family? Create a lifestyle that's good for you and your family. I challenge you to try essential oils. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, amazing customer service for them, and you have nothing to lose. If you do decide that you want essential oils to try in your home, there's two ways. There's retail and wholesale. I don't recommend retail just because retail, you pay the full price. Wholesale is 25% below retail value. If you start with any of the starter kits that doTERRA offers, you actually get free membership. So membership is normally $35. And so I would start with a starter kit because these are like the best kits to start off with. And you get free membership. If you enroll with me or anybody on our team, you will get supported by us. We're also part of a bigger umbrella. So you get classes. You're invited to our classes. You're included in our exclusive Facebook groups where we get a lot of support. This is like I said, there's no doctor telling you what to use essential oils, right? You kind of have to be part of a community that you trust that has been using essential oils for a while, for a long time, and knows what works, because that's going to make you feel more confident and feel empowered to use these oils and continue to use these oils. That's the reason why a lot of people who buy oils from like the supermarket, it sits there because they don't know how to use it. When you sign up with a doTERRA membership with us, you get that support. So with, I think Leah, Raina, you know, Jalen invited you guys, you will get Jalen's support. But you also get my support if you ever want to reach out. Ashley's support, just like there's hundreds of us, you know, and you're always welcome to all the educational opportunities to learn more about your oils. So that's what you do. That's where you get the biggest perk. We also have like really cool, like team exclusive giveaways, all that. But the biggest part is you're part of a community that will help you really understand essential oils. Okay, the benefits of becoming a wholesale member, I don't want to get into it, but there is this is the best perk of becoming a doTERRA member, in addition to being part of a community, is you get points back program. I have redeemed over $600 worth of oils just being on this program. It's a free program. You don't pay for it, and you just get a certain percentage every month on any orders that you get. But it also, you get a free oil of the month when there's part of like the product of the month promo for anybody who's part of it. So many good perks, and then all your shipping costs is paid back in points. It's amazing, but you know, we can talk about more about that later if you become a member. So I want to quickly go over two starter kits. That's the most popular starter kits that I suggest. Is one is the Home Essentials Kit. So this is the kit that you want. It has the top 10 oils that I just described, full-size bottles with a diffuser. Again, if you get the top 10 oils, it will replace your medicine cabinet. It is the best. Frankincense, this oil right here, is retailed at $93. And then you get 9 other oils with a diffuser, and it's only $275. So it's really an amazing value. If you get this kit in the next 3 days, which is by Friday, you will actually get an additional $50 to spend on whatever oils you want that's not part of this kit. Okay, so it's $50, just yours. It's gonna go to your account. Okay, so that's another good perk this month. Why is it not going? The next one, so this is, I wish I started with this kit, and anybody who's really into natural health wishes they started this kit if they didn't start with this kit. So this is the Natural Solutions Kit. It comes with all the oils that we talked about, but it also comes with other oils. Like there's a Serenity oil, is for like restful sleep. Like if you really have trouble sleeping throughout the night, or your kids have trouble sleeping, this is the oil you want to diffuse at night. It also has like an emotionally balancing oil called Balance. It has the Lifelong Vitality Pack, like I was telling you about, make sure you feel good. It has household cleaning products to really help you have a less toxic home. It has fractionated coconut oil already. It has a pretty case. It just has so many other products pre-made for you that's not just oils. Comes with the best diffuser to diffuse throughout the night. It's the only 10-hour diffuser that they have, and what's cool about it is that it only missed every 10 minutes, so that it's not continuous, so you really save your oils as well. If you start with this kit, I'm just going to tell you what you actually get. So for $550 only, you get all this. Next month, you get a $50 credit on whatever you want to buy on oils. Maybe, I mean, there's so much good stuff here already. But if there's something else that you want, you have a $50 credit to spend on oils next month. And then if you also get on the loyalty rewards program, the little program that I talked about with the points back program, and if you get on that, you'll actually get an additional $100 worth of points, which is $100. So in total, you will get $150 for free just for starting with this kit. And so I think it's the best deal. I have every single product in here. Most people who are really into natural health and really changing their lifestyle has all these products already. So highly recommend this product, this kit. Sorry guys, my PowerPoint. Okay, I think I have like 2 slides left. So some people ask, if they join doTERRA, what does that look like? There's 3 ways we can support you. One way is, I just want to be a user. I want to use oils, that's it. We are here to support you. You have questions, you need more education, you need resources, we are here to help you. If you, for any reason, want to have your oils paid for, then I would recommend the sharing opportunity. You can get a check to get your oils paid for, and what that means is you're just sharing it with your family and your friends occasionally, and you get a check for it, you know. And then a third option, if this is something that's calling to you, is if you want to have a second stream of income. Some people do this as like their side fun hustle, where they get nice checks for really doing the business with doTERRA, or they do it as a primary source of income, which I'm doing for myself. There's 3 ways to get supported. You're not pressured to do any of them. You just pick which direction you want. If you just want to be a wholesale member, you're just a wholesale member, and we will love on you. We will help you. Okay. Here again is the November promotion. You get a $50 credit again next month. This is valid for today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, until for 3 more days. I guess less than 3 days, because we only have Thursday and Friday left. And then this is just for our team exclusively. If you enroll within the next 3 days, you will actually be entered in a raffle giveaway. This is an Aroma Touch kit. This is valued at $146, almost $150. It has so many great oils that I already talked about. Balance is the grounding oil. Aroma Touch is the massage oil, but they also have like wild orange. It's a really good oil to cleanse in the air for diffusing. You can get this for free. So it's really like a win-win. You might get 2 kits, you know, when you enroll. Actually, you'll get a freebie, an additional freebie kit. But that's it. Does anybody have any other questions? I'm going to read through the chat just to make sure I answered everyone. Okay. Yay. Okay. I'm sure I got sluggish, the stress I talked about, toxicity on your home, energized, emotionally balanced. Lavender, Christina, is really good. Even frankincense, more energized. Peppermint, lemon are really good. Same thing with stress. The frankincense, I would say lavender. And Leah, yeah, the breed. So sounds like maybe your baby has some nasal congestion. But yeah, definitely just dilute and put it on the chest. But that's it. Thank you so much for spending an hour of your evening. Whoever invited you here, please reach out to them. It's such a good, if you really want oils, I would definitely take advantage. Talk to the person that invited you, and really get that $50 next month. It's like such a good perk. They rarely give that, so it's definitely a good perk to enroll. Okay, have a good Wednesday, you guys. Yeah, that's it. Bye.